your self-talk is ruining your golf game. That's right, has nothing to do with your golf swing, but what's running up here is determining a lot of your performance. And what I mean by that is self-talk is what are we repeatedly saying over and over and over again. Those become now belief systems, your belief about your ability to be able to pull off a shot. And what I've noticed with working some of the best players in the world is that self-talk tends to be very repetitive and very habitual. We tend to say the same things to ourselves over and over again in all the different environments. Let me give you an example. So you're on a par 3, it's at 200 yards, and there's a nice big lake right in front of the green. What are you saying to yourself at that point? Don't go in the water? Oh no, I made double bogey here last time. And those might be true statements. The problem with it is that keeps running and running and running. It will change how you feel. A thought affects your emotions affect your physical body. Now, when you're over that shot, are we tight? Are we steering it? Or are we quick? And we uncomfortable? That's called a stress response. And it all started with a thought. So what we are saying over and over again, okay, is running the show. Now, this is not about positive thinking. Let me just make that clear. Me getting on that same hole over the lake doesn't mean I can do it no matter what. I've got this shot. Maybe you're going to have to take an extra club. Maybe you're going to have to be able to have a different strategy to give yourself the best opportunity to succeed. Negative thought can be a signal though. Oh, I don't want to go over there. Fair. What do I want to do instead? How do I problem solve that? So the first thought is a signal. What you do with that signal is super important. Because if you keep running the signal, don't go here, don't go here, don't go here, without a solution, the body is going to respond in a stress response. So self-talk, what are you saying to yourself? How are you describing the situation in front of you? So here's an example. You have an 8-foot putt to win some money off your buddies, right? Here's an 8-foot putt. What are you saying to yourself? I hope to make this putt. I will make this putt. I love this putt. I've made this putt thousands of times before. I pray I make this putt. Don't miss this putt. Each one of those different statements will affect you in a different way. Now, what I use personally is I've made this putt thousands of times before, because that's factual. I've played golf for over 40 years, practice and play. I've made 8-footers before. So I'm just now repackaging it a little bit. We call cognitive reframing. How else could I look at this? And I'm looking at this as, oh, it's an opportunity to make an 8-foot putt. I would go a step further and describe it of like, this is uphill, inside, right edge, firm. Again, that's still self-talk. It's a directive statement of what I want. A lot of people don't give themselves a good direction, clear goals. It's very vague. I hope I make it. Oh, just make sure I get it there. Don't leave it short, right? And very vague instead of inside, right edge, firm, right? So what are we saying to ourselves creates a visualization also. So the self-talk affects your belief system, but it also affects your ability to have a clear goal and visualize. Whenever I'm on the golf course with somebody, I always ask them, what does a good shot look like here? What does a good shot look like here? And they have to verbally say, well, Rick, I'm hitting a driver. I'm going to aim it at that tree. I normally hit little fades. It's going to fade back here. Great. Pretty simple question, very simple answer. But sometimes I ask, what does a good shot look like here? And people want to go, well, I don't want to go in the trees. And last time I was here, I hit it way left. It's like, that wasn't the question. So how would you answer those questions? How would you answer, what does a good shot look like here? Or what am I thinking about on this 8-foot putt to win a skin for my buddies? That first self-talk is a signal. It certainly is. But it's a belief system. It's going to direct where your attention goes. And if not dealt with, it's going to take you down the wrong road. So using self-talk, again, it's not about being positive. It's about looking at what's in my control, creating a new goal of what is my strength. Okay, maybe driver with a little bit of fade is all you have. Great, let's play for it. Okay, I understand we don't want to go in the trees. Maybe I have to aim a little bit more left. So it's very important to go with what you have. But that self-talk, if not dealt with, is going to keep running and running and running. And when it's running, it's creating a belief system. That belief system can be very negative. It can get us into a stress response. I'm fighting that now. I just want to get it over with. And then your swing deteriorates. So right now, it's time to take control of that self-talk. Write a few things that are your common, we'll call them negative statements that you say to yourself on a golf course. Maybe it's a reaction after a shot. Maybe it's something before. But if you keep running those, it is going to affect your golf game. So it's time now to use self-talk as a skill and as a tool to help you shoot lower scores.